Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and we're here in the Monks and Mystics DLC. Now, last time, obviously, our good man, Emo Van Loon, he just went off on a pilgrimage, hopefully to find God, or get some guidance from him. What should we be doing? Where should we be going? What man should I be? Hopefully we'll get some answers. Probably not, but at least still keep the society happy. We'll see where we go from there. Really do like the fact that we're not doing Lucifer's or the Hermetic Society. I know a lot of people, either you guys are going to do it your first time probably, or other people you're going to be watching are probably going to do those ones first as well. So I kind of like this. Plus it just fits with our character. Like I said, I like to roleplay. You little zealous devil, you. Actually, I think I forgot to change your educator. Yeah, I'll make his educator also my brother. Yeah, Otto is not too bad. He's not got very good diplomacy, but overall, I think he's a better man than me. When it comes to his numbers, when it comes to his traits, he's not the best. He's better than me, at least he's not craven. But still, he's still zealous and he is a bit cruel. You might also be wondering, what is the end goal of this series? I haven't really mentioned an end goal, and there isn't particularly one, but with Emo, he is Dutch. So there may be kind of a push maybe to try and gain independence for the Dutch people. That's something I think would be kind of fun to do, something I've never tried. There you can see there's quite a bit of Dutch up here. We don't feel we're French, we're not Germans, we're Dutch. Maybe we can get independence for the Dutch people. That could be a fun idea for an end game. Well, not an end game, obviously, we'll continue from there, but that could be a goal in the beginning. Quite a long-off goal, though, I think. The Holy Roman Empire and France are both extremely strong. It reminds me of the Visigoth series, actually. That was a difficult one. That was a very difficult, but it went well. There are a number of different holy places that you could visit on your pilgrimage. All of them are considered most sacred by the Holy Church, but a somewhat closer destination might mean a safer journey. Now, because Emo is a craven, I think he'd rather have the safer journey. I could visit a holy site in the west. I'll go to one in Jerusalem or Rome. No, I think he prefers a safer journey. He's not a brave man, sadly, Emo. I mean, at the moment, I think he's a good man. Like I say, characters change as we go along. They can turn out to be evil, more evil maybe than I thought, or nicer than I thought. A pilgrimage in the west is just as worthy as a journey to Jerusalem or Rome. Of course, yeah. Those places, they're too many people. They're too hyped up. They're never as good as you think. The ones in the west, they're just as good. Yeah, you know? I mean, I can name all those famous western pilgrimage sites. I don't think I know any. But then again, that's because I'm not very good at that type of history. I shall visit the tomb of St. James in Santiago. Isn't Santiago in Spain? Isn't Santiago over here? I'm pretty sure it is. Seems, there we go, Santiago. That seems much further than Rome. Or at least the same amount. Okay, fine. I'll visit the tombs of St. James. So we go off on our journey while the Holy Roman Empire and France burn. Or at least Zealand is burning. My things are packed, everything is in order. I'm ready to walk the way of St. James. My journey begins. And my brother becomes my regent. I feel like he's the man in charge. I mean, he's the regent. He's educating my sons. He's basically the man we rely on the most. To do whatever needs to be done. And actually, because I was saying maybe we should go with uniting the Dutch, possibly, we might want to look for some allies in the Dutch lands. Now, Luxembourg, yeah, you count as German. You're a bit too far south. But Holland up here, this young boy, we could marry one of your sisters to one of my sons. Okay, this girl here, or the other one. Okay, let's go for this daughter. Nope, that one's already betrothed. This one, 7 years old. My son? Yeah. You know what, my heir? No, they wouldn't accept. Matrilineal marriage? Really? She's like fourth in line. Wow. Okay, how about the youngest daughter then? She's a Van Flanders. Let me just get this correct here. Adele. Yeah, why was he so upset? She's the last one. She actually doesn't count as his proper sister. He's from another father. She's from another father. Oh, okay. I'd rather have one of these, personally. Here's Zealand. Ah, okay, so that's the land we're actually going to be taking. Possibly. I don't know, then. I don't know. Okay. We'll leave it for now, then. I'll look at that later. Deep in the night, sleeping at the Pilgrim's Inn, you dream a beautiful dream. You're walking through a dense wood, filled with the wonderful sounds and smells of nature. This sounds quite nice. Little squirrels run across your path and birds sing in the trees. You keep walking through the wood, and then you notice a new and strange but familiar smell. You can't quite put your finger on what it is, though, it's something you should know. Something important. Yes, it's fire? You're instantly wide awake. The room is hot, and you can hear the sound of crackling flames. And a moment later, you also hear people screaming. Indeed, the inn is on fire. What the hell? I thought this was going to be the safer journey. Help put it out. Seeing as he's a craven, I don't think he's going to do that. Yeah, nothing else I think will really push him to go past his cravenness. Save yourself and let the others handle it. Yep, that's exactly what Emma would do. See, this is what I mean. Normally, a lot of people would go with the chance to get, like, brave or something, and only a 10% chance of wounded. But because I'm trying to roleplay, I have to feel my character wouldn't even try that. He can't bring himself to do it. He's going to save himself. There's a star shining unusually bright in the clear sky. You see it every night, and its position coincides more or less with the direction to the destination of your pilgrimage. Huh. This is a bit obviously like the Jesus story. The Lord is showing me the way. It's a bright star, so what? I think him being zealous. Arbitrary. Nah, that's not about that anything. Honest, yeah. Let's go with, because he's zealous, I think he'll say, yeah, the Lord has shown me the way. He believes he's really being guided by God. Wow, Emma, you're really getting into this whole God stuff, aren't you? In his older age. Ah, Santiago. You finally arrived in Santiago, the oldest major pilgrimage site in the West. It is an inland town close to the Atlantic Ocean, with origins going back to at least the Roman Empire. The fabled way of St. James is a long road to travel, and you passed through many towns and villages on your way here. The legend holds that as St. James' remains were brought here by ship from Jerusalem, they were lost at sea due to a storm, but soon after they were miraculously washed ashore, covered in scallops. Scallops are delicious. Because of this, scallop shells have become a popular souvenir among pilgrims. Your mind dwells on the legends of this holy place as you make your way through the crowds towards the center of town. I must remember to bring a seashell home with me. Yeah, that makes sense. The stories of other pilgrims all spoke of how impressive this place is. Now that you see it with your own eyes, you can only join in their praise. You are glad that you came here to one of the Christianity's holiest places. It was worth it. See, there you go, Emo. See, it's good to go travel. Good to see things. You did a good job. How's my son? Just looking normal. You finally returned from your pilgrimage. It was rewarding and an interesting journey. And you'd do it all again if you could. Well, it's good to be home. More piety and stuff. That's nice. My regency's over. We are pleased to hear that you've safely returned from your pilgrimage, and trust it has been an inspiring experience for you. Praise the gods! Of course. So the mission's now no longer active. It gave me 300 devotion. So we're almost halfway to going up a rank. But we'll have to wait for another one. Influence is 10%. Ooh, look. Lucifer's Own is 18%. Wow. They're getting pretty strong. That is not good for us. We don't like them. This war, though, has taken an awfully long time. I mean, I guess not much time went by, actually. That was quite a quick succession of events popping up there. How about New Zealand? What are you guys doing? Army of Duke Gerhard. Oh, and a different one. The church wants to organize a miracle play for a local saint in our domain. They seem to feel that it should fall on our shoulders to pay for it. Well, yeah, I guess because my zealousness, I'm not greedy or anything, so yeah. And it's only 7 gold, yeah. It's for the glory of God. I don't think I've ever played such a religious character. I normally don't get many religious characters, sadly. So it's actually kind of nice to play someone who's a bit more religious. But yeah, things feel quite nice and peaceful for us. You've become fussy, my son. My son. My daughter is pregnant again. Oh no, she gave him a hunchback son. That's not good. No. Oh, he does want an alliance. Very nice. I don't think we can actually use that, but still. How about the other one? We also have, obviously, this man. We could bring him in. Ah, he'll now accept. Excellent. So we now got 3 very nice alliances. Those are all very nice. Thank you very much. 2,000 men. How much has our other friend got? 1,000 men. Yeah, neither's got that many men. I've actually got just as many men as both of them. That's actually kind of weird. Is Loon such a good castle? Maybe it is. Where's my liege lord? There he is. In Breda, he has 2,000 men. Let's kill him. Independence, I say. I don't think we'll get that. I don't think we can actually do it, because obviously he is, yeah, we can't actually get independence. We have to attack the Emperor. He created a new title, apparently. Duke Gerhard just usurped a title. Your daughter just died in childbirth. I do like these new portraits. They do look much nicer. Like, overall, the portraits just look a lot more clean and nicely done. A bit more character to them. I wonder if that's for all of them or just for the German ones. Huh. They look kind of normal, like they were before. King Philip is now 16 years old. Married to a Godwin. Actually, what happened in the English War? So the war's still ongoing. At the moment, William the Bastard has 50%. And Howard of England's 19% against the Vikings. So he's got 9,000 men left. William the Bastard. 12,000 men though for him. He's doing quite nicely. Look, those are definitely new. I do not remember seeing these. Then again, maybe it's because I've not seen Norman, because I don't normally play on 1066. So I don't normally get to see, like, Norman culture. So maybe that's why. Maybe these are just for Norman culture, possibly. Interesting. Lots of kids, though, for him. Robert de Normandy. I think he's probably going to win. This man's arrived at my court. An Anglo-Saxon from England. Harbert, I'm guessing his name is, but very good marshal. We should probably make you my marshal. Yeah. Congratulations, sir. You are now the marshal. We'll go with trained troops, I think. Small battle here, just Lotharingian Liberation Revolt. 6,000 men. They never stood a chance, but I think it's forced the Emperor to move his men down south, and the French, and I put 12,000 men up there. They came up from the south. At the moment, there was 25% for us. And this man also arrived at my court. Another Anglo-Saxon. He's a wicked priest. Doesn't look so great. Is there anything else my brother can do? Where's my brother? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's here. You sure you want to do that? I guess you are the best at intrigue, yeah. Let's keep it as it is then, that's fine. Not the best count. Oh yeah, we need to get you married then, sir. Remember, that's how I do things. Get this man married. Got this lovely young girl for you. Maria. Perfect. There you go, sir. Hopefully he can be a good man with a nice Anglo-Saxon in our lands. How's the East looking? I guess really much time has gone by. So yeah, I shouldn't really expect much to have changed. I just really like the fact I'm playing 1066. It's nice to see things like Afghanistan, Persia. It's nice to see things in a bit of a different way, because like I say, normally I play in the very early start, so it's normally kind of the same. You never get to see the Holy Roman Empire form. You never really get to see England form most of the time. And of course, even the English culture never forms and stuff. So it's kind of nice to actually play in this one. Same with Spain as well. Normally, it's just the Muslims, you know, what do you call them? The Umayyads. They kind of just take over and become a big threat. In this situation, though, it's kind of, I think it's more in favor of the Muslims. Or the Moors, I think they're also called. It's more in favor for them. There's a chance that the Christians of the north can push back. So it's kind of, you know, interesting to see who could win that. Ronald. So my third son. Because you're... We'll just go with etiquette as well, because none of them really have anything going on right now. But we need an educator. A guardian. I don't think my brother can be the guardian. I could make you maybe... Hubert. He is brave, but he's shy as well. Maybe I should just do it. Yeah, there's no one maybe I trust. So we're going to do it ourselves. Yeah, there's no one I completely trust other than my brother right now. Because we've not been playing for long. So we're just going to educate my son myself. For now. The third son, you know, he's less important than the other two. So it's fine. Indolent. Still fussy, yeah. Get a bit better at martial, he is. He's pretty good at learning. It's going to be interesting to see how these kids turn out. We've got more men coming. 81% right now. It's not looking good for France, but it's only taken Zealand. It's not really a massive war when you think about it. The Cathar Revolt, really? Who's this Eric? Who was that? Just joined the war. Duchy of Tyrol. Alright, here we go down here. Cathar Uprising has been taken down. So these are Cathar. No. Oh, this is disease. Why am I looking at that? Slow fever has happened, though. Yeah, we've got some Cathar down here. Slavic up here. If you are disappointed the fact that I'm not playing in the early start date, I know some people might be. If you would like, I've got an old series I have where I start as Slavic. Really good series. Dragovich, actually, I think, is when they brought out sort of tribes and stuff. That one I play as the Slavic religion, and it's a good series, I think. A very long one, at least 100 episodes, I think. So if you do want one set in kind of the older period, but you want monks and mystics, so that is one thing. But I know a lot of people like me, they like the earlier sort of time period, because then you can actually have the different religions. You know, Slavic. Romover is a little bit weaker now, not much. But you have like Germanic, Slavic. They're all a bit slightly stronger in that other scenario. And it's kind of cool to see if they can actually reform their religion and stuff. I think that's a real nice aspect. Kind of makes everything kind of like, oh, what could happen? It's like a big what if. But I like this to be something different. I received a letter from my fellow member of the Benedictine Order, Bishop Stigand. Dear brother Emo, will you, as the Christian scholar you are, please offer me some advice on my poetry? Or the attempt of it? Reading through the attached documents, there are multiple verses, all in honor of God. Okay, so he's from England. Because we're both part of the Order, we've kind of, you know, been in contact with each other, I guess. I'm missing the more comforting aspects of faith. Okay, while I enjoyed the metaphors, they seem a little forced. Writing is frivolous. Well, I guess that I am honest, so that's one thing, and I am zealous. So yeah. I think the first one, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to tell him writing is frivolous. I'm going to go with one of these. I'm actually going to try and help him. But because I'm zealous, I want kind of the more stuff about faith. This one doesn't mention anything about faith, so I'm going to go with this one, I think. Yeah, I'm missing the more confident aspects of faith. That's the one I'm going to go with. These two are kind of just helping. We'll see what happens. That's what I think you choose. You set the county of Artois. Vladiren. Duchy of Flanders. So obviously the man under France. Another message. God's blessings upon thee. The hectic life of a ruler rarely allows for sufficient time for contemplation. I ask of you to seclude yourself and think about your life and your actions, a sort of penance for your sins. Okay, accepts the mission Secluded Penance. To complete this mission, select Do Penance in the Intrigue menu, and successfully complete your holy seclusion. Okay, we'll do that. Interesting. Let's go do that then. where would it be? Hold a summer fair. Nope. Donate to charity. Do penance. There we go. Okay. Monthly party diplomacy goes down. Fine. Today my seclusion begins. I have selected a simple chamber in the castle where I'll spend most of my time during the coming months. Months? Within these bare walls, I shall do my prayers, read the Bible, and contemplate my life and actions. God shall be my companion. Well, let's see if he turns out crazy. That seems like something that would happen. He ends up becoming crazy. Ah, brother. Just a few more years and you can get married. Have your own babies. You know? Someday. Actually, my own wife is almost here. I wonder if they've changed their mind. Yes, there we go. We can get my brother now married, well, betrothed to his sister. I like that. Yeah, she's actually one of his proper sisters, not a half-sister. So that would be good. I like that. That gives a nice alliance then with Holland. Obviously, I don't know how strong he is. He's an okay duchy of Holland. I was beginning to think that Bishop Stigand took offense to my comments, but today I've received a new draft of his work. I'm surprised to find that his words really speak to me. Scribbled in the margin I can just make out, I implore you, brother, bear with me. It is not finished. Nonsense! This is brilliant work, and the world needs to see it. Lose 55 gold? I make sure his writing is published. I think the Benedictine order will treasure these words. We gain piety, that one gives us diplomacy. Patron of the arts. So do I think that he'd want to keep it for the order itself, or do I think he'll feel that everyone needs to read this? Okay, I'm going to go, because he's honest, I'm going to go, this is nonsense, this is brilliant. I'm going to tell him, it's brilliant, it has to be done. I will help you. And we'll do that. There we go. You're a good man, Emo. He's such a nice guy. He's actually helping his friend. Well, I'm not sure if they're friends. No, we're not friends. But we're acquaintances. He's helping him to release this book so more people can follow the glory of God. Or find glory within him. There we go. Got the betrothal done. I know that Saint Benedict was a paragon of temperance. However, I struggle to control my appetite. While doing penance, I'm supposed to eat very simple food in small portions, but I'm grown weary. I cannot concentrate when my stomach rumbles like this. After a little treat, I shall return to my duties with double focus. I shall defeat my desires with a fast. Would he take a little treat? I think if he's zealous, he might be able to push himself through. I say he hasn't got any particular traits, so I'd say push him to go for that one. We'll have to do a fast, yeah. We'll do that one. Good for you, Emo. I think he's a good man. We don't normally get to be good men. I find normally end up being bad men. I cannot believe that you went against my wishes. Bishop Stigand of Canterbury writes to me. The poems were far from finished. And now I receive word that my metaphors could use work? I've been humiliated. I put the letter away, frowning. Oh, I didn't realize it meant that I would do it without asking him. That seems a bit dickish. That does seem a bit dickish. I thought it'd be like, I write back, no, this is brilliant, and I then help him to get it published. Not that I actually just take it and publish it. That is a bit silly. Okay. You cannot fault a man for seizing an opportunity. Well, yeah, that seems a bit... Then I guess we'll go with the fact that he was doing it for religious reasons. He felt everyone should read it. The first day of the fast went reasonably well, but on the second one, I woke up ravenous. I thought I would die. I hurried to the kitchen, ignoring the servant's stares. Once there, I proceeded to shove everything edible I could find into my mouth, not caring who saw me. Now everyone knows about my failure. You've been betrayed by your sinful nature. 30% chance of getting gluttonous. We didn't get gluttonous. That would have been an interesting take to our character. And the Holy Roman Empire does now have Zealand. It's now under the banner of the Holy Roman Empire. I mean, I think Emma's going to be happy. They're holy. You know, that's a good thing. That's a good name, I guess. And what happened to these guys? The Cathar revolt has almost been destroyed. I have heard some disturbing tales regarding your time in holy seclusion, Donatus. I fear that you're not yet ready for the contemplation I expected of you. We will revisit the mission at a later date, but for the time being, I must consider this a failure. No! Prince Bishop Adalbert! I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry. Please, God, please, don't show me the way. Actually, one thing I'm wondering, because it says here, obviously, with Lucifer's Own, is that he gives gifts to people that follow. Oh, 42%! Everyone is joining Lucifer's Own, it seems. But yeah, so I'm thinking, would things like, will the Benedictine Order give you some kind of cool things? We can't actually see the benefits there. I wonder if, like, they'll give you some cool things. Enables you to become a celibate by using the decision in the intrigue menu. Huh. Enables you to stop being celibate by also doing that. Interesting. Okay, some cool things there. But yeah, I'm wondering if, like, God will bestow upon us any powers if we're really good. I don't know. It'd be interesting to go and see what happens here. But yeah, I have failed. Well, okay, we're out of seclusion. Well, I'm going to end this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know it's been quite slow. I feel like this new DLC is actually, so far, it's been adding a lot of events. Which is actually kind of nice. It means during peacetime and no war, and when, like, you're trying to raise your kids, there's still a lot of things going on. We're getting lots of events, we're getting lots of things to do, lots of decisions. I kind of like that. I'm not sure if that will continue, or if that's just because I've just started, and I've just been lucky. But it feels like there's been so many pop-ups all the time. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. I've been NG Paradox. Bye, Loon.